Welcome to the USA! So I've been here, a little bit jet lagged, but I'm going to try out a lovely curry here in West Hollywood. Now, I don't know what to expect with curry in America. I hear all kinds of stories. So there's only one way to find out, and that's try it for myself. I've chosen this restaurant here. It's called Bad Mash. Don't know what that means. I hope there's nothing bad about it, but I'm really excited. I'm feeling in a Kim Wilde mood. Downtown where all the kids go. Downtown where all the kids go. We're the kids in America. Come on, let's go and try this out. Right, so I've looked at the menu. It's a very, very small menu. Bearing in mind this is an Indian street food restaurant, Punjabi style. Now, they've got some really weird things on this menu, like Davies pink lentil soup, crispy yogurt puffs. On the starters, they've got tikkas and kebabs. They've got a spicy Indian sausage, which is sheep kebab. They've got a badass chicken tikka. Don't know what's badass about it. Chicken malai kebab. Malai is lovely. It's the green chicken tikka. Right, going on to the traditional Indian selections, this is the curries. They've got butter chicken, chicken tikka masala, the Goan pork curry. I've ordered the ghost chili lamb vindaloo. Now, I really hope I'm not going to regret this. Not that big on too much spice. I do love lamb, and I'm really intrigued to find out how they make this dish here. I've ordered some basmati rice and a naan bread to accompany that. I'm on the tap water here. No alcohol. I think they only do one little bit of alcohol, which is really expensive. $27 for my lamb vindaloo. Chicken tikka, which I didn't order, that's $24. That's about 20 quid. I hope it's worth it. See you in a minute. So the onion fritters have come. This is like mini onion barges. I'm about to try one. Look at these. They're very cute. Actually, they're really nice. They're really nice, to be honest. There's nothing to complain about. How many do we get? 2, 4, 6, 8 little onion barges. You can't really go wrong with that, can you? They're really nice. They're nice and crispy. Maybe they're slightly overdone. Nothing really to complain about. But these are nice and moorish. And it comes with a little side tray of tamarind dip there, tamarind sauce. These are really nice. I know a lot of my viewers love to make onion barges at home, but they're not very good at doing them. My tip for you would be, rather than make a big onion bargie, which can easily go wrong, you can burn them on the outside and they'll be raw on the inside, try making a little onion fritter or a little onion pakora. They've got different names and they're much easier to get right because you only have to roll a tiny little amount and fry a small amount. And then there's less to go wrong. Hey presto. Right, it's a little bit disjointed. I had to wait 5 minutes after the onion barges come. And I've ordered a samosa. This is what you'd call a homemade, authentic Punjabi samosa. And this is why I said in one of my previous videos that I could tell the samosas were shop full. Because this is what an authentic Punjabi one looks like. It's basically thick pastry, crusty, and should be full of ingredients. Just like this, look. This has got vegetables in it. This has got peas and potato. And it also comes with a little side condiment of tamarind and a mint sauce. Let's give this a try. That is delicious. What it reminds me of actually is a nice potato or vegetable filled Cornish pasty. It's got a pasty like pastry, but it's full of fresh vegetables. Now you can get these meat filled. Sometimes you can even get these. You can get these curry filled. They did do one. They did a butter chicken samosa, but this is really good. This is a fabulous starter, this is. And if you've never tried an authentic Punjabi samosa, try and find a place that does them, because they are miles ahead of the shop bought little thin crispy pastry ones. And I'll get back to you very soon. So the main courses have arrived. Now take a look at this, guys. I have to say, on first impressions, I'm impressed. Over here, we have the chicken tikka masala. Here we have the lamb vindaloo with some lovely potatoes in it, and I'm hoping for a lot more lamb than I had in the previous review I did in Blackpool, Twisted. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. Here we've got an aloo gobi. This is a freshly made potato and cauliflower. It looks superb. Even the skins have been left on these potatoes. I'm going to try this very shortly. I've got a nice naan bread here, cut into 4 slices. Very nice. And some pilau rice. Nice and fluffy. Let's give this a try, guys. I'm going to try a little bit of the lamb vindaloo on the plate. Yeah, let's try a little bit of the tikka. This is chicken tikka masala. Looks really fresh. And last, the aloo gobi. Right, so let's try the lamb vindaloo first. What can I say? That is a fantastic vindaloo. The lamb is melting in your mouth. The sauce has got a Naga Ghost chili kick. Woo, it's hitting my throat right now. The consistency of the sauce is amazing. It's nice and thick. And because it's a vindaloo, it's got a slight sharp taste where they've added some kind of white wine vinegar to that. Let's try the tikka masala. Wish I'd had the tikka masala first now, because now my mouth's on fire. Again, this is like authentic style tikka masala. I can taste the garam masala in there, the nice woody spices. They've got a nice uniform flavour, almost like they've been roasted before they've been added to the curry. Let's try the aloo gobi. So even the potatoes are nicely spiced, and they've even got the skins left on, which I think is an added bonus. This tastes fresh. That's real homemade. That's really nice homemade aloo gobi. Not like your BIR that you'd get in the UK. Let's try the naan bread. Now it's not a crispy naan, it's quite floppy actually. I'm going to try this with a little bit of the tikka masala. It's a nice bread, there's nothing to complain about. I mean, you know, one of the things I don't do on my channel are breads. So the last thing I'm going to do is criticise a naan bread. It's a good naan. It's a really good naan. Well, I'm going to tuck into this. I'll get back to you at the end with my final thoughts. What else is there? Oh, the rice. Can't forget the old humble bowl of rice. That is really fragrant. They've actually cooked this in lots of cumin. It's almost like a jeera rice, cumin rice. Cook that at home. Stick a tablespoon of cumin seeds. Then we got boiled basmati, and you can make this really fragrant rice. I'm in for a treat, guys. I'm still getting my way through this curry, which is absolutely delicious. But I'll tell you something, I'm sweating under the eyes here. They said it's got Naga Ghost chili. It's got other chilies in it, let me tell you. It's got Boot Jolokia, Serrano, as well as red chilies. I'm taking my time with it because I'm telling you, this is hot. This is almost foul hot. But can't complain. These curries are next level in their execution. These chefs, they've got roots. This stuff goes deep. Nice bit of potato. I was going to say, the samosa, I've not had a samosa like that for many, many years. It's truly authentic. So many in the UK, they're shop bought, thin and crispy, but the pastry, the batter.
Let me tell you what their philosophy is. By the way, everything is chopped by hand.
Yeah.
Nothing is put in a blender. The point being is that the samosa is meant to be bitten into, not cut in half or shared.
Yeah.
Into. And dicing it in that way by hand allows every bite to be nuanced and different from the last one.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Oh, it was amazing.
So as a result, that's why our samosas are actually one of the items on the menu that are go-to items. People come across, come specifically for them. Many restaurants will throw everything into a blender.
Yeah.
And put it in a pastry that's not made by hand.
Yeah.
And it's not as good of an experience.
It was amazing once I broke it open. It was like a package of joy. you know, like the vegetables and then the potatoes. Oh my God, I've not had a samosa like this for a long time because things
It's
are so,
very important to them
yeah,
that the quality is such, you know,
yeah,
and every time, like it is, they are very strict
yeah.
because they want the diner, the guests to have the same experience you had, which
It's amazing. I said to them, I would come here just for the samosas. And you know,
and we have people that do that.
yeah, well, it would be me if I lived here. And the curries, are they done like ahead of time each day?
Everything is by scratch. Every plate is by scratch. If you offered a side, if you said it like, because we offer a side of like butter chicken sauce.
Yeah,
If you want a side of it's made on the stove, just like
yeah.
an actual dish.
It's amazing.
It's scratch.
Getting a good review.
I'm sure they do, of course,
Yeah,
make before each shift, so they'll do a sauce.
a preparation.
Add to it. Yes, of course, but it is made on the. It's not like scooped out of a big pot.
Yeah, and there's no tubs of sauce. It's all, yeah,
It's made,
fresh.
you know, on the stove. It's prepared. Yeah, everything is by hand. It is essentially a scratch kitchen. We do not use microwaves. We have a microwave, but we use it to boil. If somebody wants a glass of hot water
Yeah.
or melted butter.
Yeah.
But outside of that, they don't use a microwave.
Cheers.
They don't. Everything is scratched by hand on the stove.
Excellent. Thank you for the
My
insight.
pleasure, of course. Well, congratulations.
We heard it, guys. I mean, the guy's giving you a little bit of insight there as to what goes on in the kitchen. And I can really vouch for the freshness of these curries. I mean, they taste like something like an Indian mother or grandma would do. These don't contain base gravy. They've got a nice rawness to them, the spices. The flavours are so vibrant. I mean, I'm only sad that this is not a local venue to me where I live. And who knew? I mean, most of the people tell me America's terrible at curries. But he said they've got a good reputation. And do you know what? I believe him. Got the bill here, guys. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I didn't know what to expect because some of the individual items looked a little bit pricey. But let's break it down. Samosa, $6. The onion bhaji fritters, $11. My ghost chili lamb vindaloo, which was exceptional, $27. Tikka masala, $26. Basmati fragrant rice, $6. One naan, $6. Tax, $7.98. The total is $89, but in pounds, that's 67. Which, when you consider what I've paid in some venues back home, which maybe are not as good, that is perfectly reasonable to me. But anyway, let me tell you what I really think outside. I've got to pay the bill. Oh, feel the pinch. Right, guys, so I've just finished an amazing meal in this restaurant called Bad Mash. I can assure you there's nothing bad about it. In actual fact, I was so impressed. This is an authentic style restaurant, which is an absolute gem to find. I still can't forget that samosa. I've not had one like that for many, many years. Anyway, I did miss something off the bill. The aloo gobi was $19 on top. So total, it was just under $100, which is about £79, £80. Well worth it, in my opinion, for this authentic style of food. Now, I'm going to give this a score. We're in the USA. I didn't have any expectation. I'm going to give this venue a 9.7 out of 10, which is the highest that I've rated a restaurant so far. What do you think at home? Let me know in the comments where you think I've been too generous. Let me know what you think of the dishes, and also let me know of any other restaurant recommendations you want me to try out to review. I'm out, and I'm out of here. But as Bruce Springsteen said, curry in the USA, curry in the USA.